There you go, we're in. But oh, freaking hell! I'm gonna actually at these dummies. Who else, Mr. EJ? Who else? Shots. My message has been deleted from mass spam. What is this? Prat. We have 2 people join the stream already. Cameron, I cannot hear you. For some strange reason.
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting on you, mate.
Oh, I have to introduce a stream. You know, I've actually got a really bad, like... sniffles. Sniffles. I'm actually gonna have to invite shots. Like, honestly, mate, I don't get this guy. This guy is just like, come on, you're ruining my whole stream experience. Like, come on, man. I don't get the point, bro. There you go. EJ Mack and hand sanitizer and David Aguda still need to join. Did shots join? Oh my word. I have stick drift. I've upward stick drift and I hate it. Thank you. There you go, he's in. Right, we're going. Let's ready up, fool. I will start the stream once I get a ping of Formula V thingies. For now, I'm just going to talk and waffle until I see the ping of Formula V content, because that's what I usually do, because Formula V content is so slow. Sorry, it's just me being, you know, a little bit agitated, cannot lie. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't even know why myself and my mystery co-commentator, who you all definitely don't know and is definitely not retired and definitely not came back on a one-off appearance just to be by my side because I don't have severe boredom. You know, we came in last minute, literally last minute, probably 15 minutes before. I said to him, let's get the show back on the road. He goes, yeah man, let's go. Then yeah, we come to this. We're now short qualifying of Abu Dhabi. Amen. But again, this is me just rambling on because I'm really waiting for that Formula V content. There we go. We've got the ping. I'm going to give it about I'll give it about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and then everyone can simultaneously join. Final Flame Goofy our Wi-Fi. He's left the session. What a prat. Apparently a blue screen. Haha. L. Anyways, we're about to start. We now have people in the chat, and I forgot to open Twitch. Wait, I forgot to open Twitch. No, how stupid of me. I've opened up the wrong stream. Okay, I've opened up the right stream. Cool. Whatever you've just typed, can you type it in again, please? You may look a bit weird afterwards, but like, I just didn't see what you typed in. So, you know, any real help is necessary, you know? Also, if you see, right, when my thing randomly goes up, that's because there's an upward stick drift, so you're gonna have to deal with me today. Here comes Alfa Romeo, Phil says. Phil, obviously there is 2 Alfa Romeos currently present, and a lot of people are currently fighting for their jobs. So, Williams fighting for their jobs, Aston Martin, AlphaTauri I think is fighting for their jobs, and Alpine are the other team that's fighting for their job. To be honest, I'm not even going to lie, Red Bull, if I wasn't being TP next season, they'd be fighting for their jobs. But 2 Alfa Romeos have gone out simultaneously. That may be showing their war cry. I don't know, something wacky. But anyways, to introduce the stream, welcome everyone to Division 2 here around Abu Dhabi, the finale of Division 2. We've seen a lot of uprises this season. A new champion who has led by a lot of points, 80-ish points. He's not here today, but Fraser Fishy is the crowned champion of Division 2. So we thought we had to come in, step in for the finale. I say we because I'm actually joined by someone very special, dear to my heart, but I will give him no further introduction. Mr. Commentator, introduce yourself.
Good day, lads. God, it's been a while. I feel out my element. Hey, it's me. Retired boy. Day Alvin, coming back for just one more session. Well, maybe one of many few more sessions, but let's just say if it's one of the last. We never know. It will never be the last. But congratulations to Fraser for championship. I did hear that, catch wind of that through the grapevine. So congratulations if you're here. Yeah, let's have a good show.
Yeah. Apparently there's an echo, so I ain't got a Scooby, to be honest, if there's an echo, because I can't hear it. If there is an echo...
I also can't hear it.
Yeah, so we can't hear an echo. Unless it is Cameron's side, but I'm genuinely not sure. Thank you for telling us there's an echo, by the way, because that does generally help. Anyways, hello to everyone in the chat. Hope you guys have had a great Friday. It's the end of the week now, so it's a nice, relaxing weekend before we get things going again on Monday. It's Cameron's mic, apparently. That's the echo.
Working on.
He's working on it, apparently. It's not that bad, but you can tell. To be honest, I can't really hear it. But anyways, as these one of the Alfa Romeos, Mama Zelda, obviously in a championship fight for third place, in the championship. Him and Final Flame are separated by 1 measly point. So all they really need to do is basically whoever finishes ahead of the other today. So that's going to be the battle that we're mainly focusing on at the moment. So Mama Zelda is coming through the second sector now as he goes down, drops it into third gear, 70 miles an hour ish, goes now, staying in third gear, should go up to fourth gear as he takes it round, try not to hit the blue curve, obviously, because that can maybe get you to spin. And speaking of spinning, he spins to the very next corner. That, my friend, is a classic case of commentator's curse for Mama Zelda. So if you didn't know what commentator's curse is, now you know. Just saying. Now you know commentator's curse. Almost put on my Baku. So Pink Guy was almost so stupid that he put on his Baku setup near enough.
Don't talk about Baku.
Yeah, let's not bring up any sort of situation with Baku whilst Cameron's involved, and especially whilst FV admins are watching as well. Nova has invalidated his lap. Sorry, I'm not really speaking straight in a minute. Oliver is going to be the first man to come across the line. What's his time going to be for the Aston Martin team? 124.1. It's a great benchmark time. Arrows to Valhalla. He's going to be staying in this division next season for McLaren. It's going to be a 124.9 for Arrows to Valhalla in P2. FNTO Tom is the only other person on a lap coming through sector 2 currently, going through. Obviously we'll go on board with him here as he takes this nice little bend section. 16 viewers in the chat. Welcome. We actually have more viewers than we do drivers, which is something to majorly be proud of, but with 9 drivers it's not exactly that hard. As FNCO Tom has a little bit of a moment there, catches the car, and he has a massive snap of oversteer going through the left bend, and that unfortunately is not a great lap from him. Sorry, say again. There you go.
Alfa Romeo is just lacking grip, it looks like.
Yeah, Alfa Romeo is just lacking skill, that's what's happening. In my opinion. Amen to that. Anyways, Pink Eye is coming across sector 1. I'm sorry, that was just a bit harsh. I'm sorry, Phil, in advance. but Phil will probably be doing his
He's
keyboard
not
warrior.
saying.
He'll be typing his little messages, keyboard warrior. You wouldn't say that properly. You love out for a meal.
That hole's getting deeper. Stop talking.
Yeah. Oh, Phil just finding the limits. It's all good. Hey, I respect that. I take back everything I said. I take back everything I said. Pink Eye goes purple in the second sector, 53.0. So he goes around the long left bend in 5th gear, taking it through now flat out 7th gear. This is a really nice section called Sector 3, dropping it down here into 3rd gear, 70 miles an hour, just like Mama Zelda did. Going through 4th gear now. Taking it through this next part. He's trying to increase his gap, obviously in 2nd in the championship. Going through in 7th gear now, 2nd to last corner. Maybe not hitting that curve. Going through the last corner now in 5th gear. And now it's a straight across the line. So 123.7. 4/10 clear. Provisional pole for the Haas driver of Pink Eye. The only other man who could maybe stop him was QRT Mahin. But however, he has been abruptly stopped because he has invalidated. Another man on a lap. Young Shots coming to the end of Sector 2 now. We'll see his Sector 2 splits compared to the other drivers. It's a 53.699. But anyways, that if you heard that double click, then that was that's just dubs. But anyways, the Alpine driver is coming through Sector 3 here now. He's 6/10 currently off Pink Eye. So this could be P3 looking like at the minute, depending on massive snap of oversteer there. He's managed to catch the car very well, coming through the second to last corner. I don't know how he didn't invalidate there, to be honest. But anyways, as he comes across the line, he's going to be Young Shots for P3, like I predicted, 124.7. I think we've lost Cameron completely.
No, I'm here. I'm just letting you do the talking, man. It's been a while.
He's just putting himself in the grave. That's what he's doing. You know, he's just becoming.
What has happened to you? You become absolute savage. Surprised you're not fired.
Alright. Mama Zelda goes P2 with a 123.7. Final Flame, obviously his current championship rival. Mama Zelda says, sorry, Rufferina Phil says, boom, great lap. If it was a great lap, it'd be P1. I actually should stop now. Do you know what? I'm going back to my neutral biasness and not just going to try and slit everyone's throats. Actually, I might get Twitch. I'm just saying stuff I really shouldn't be saying. I'm sorry, Twitch. That's not meant to happen. No one was harmed in the making of this video. As Final Flame, Goofy our driver, decides to invalidate his lap. Nova's starting his lap. I don't believe anyone else is currently on a lap. Yeah, Oliver is starting a lap. He's 200 up on his time, which obviously any improvement is helpful. Valhalla is also starting his lap as well. Martin is on his out lap. FMCO Thomas also, I believe, on a flying lap as well. A lot of drivers now currently on a flying lap.
Wait, Matt, can you hear me?
I can hear.
Okay, my mic's apparently in my mouth, but I've done a backside test, as in like my end test. It seems to be fine.
See, if the mic was in the mouth, it would sound a lot like this. So I don't know. I don't know if
it might just be something to do with.
It might just be the quality
down on the stream.
See, if it's the quality of the mic, Cameron, you got some Christmas shopping to do, my friend. Actually, you know, I will give you a Christmas present of new headsets. That's what I'll do. That's what I will do. I'm sorry for all the ears, by the way, that I might have just broken. But anyways, Oliver obviously is improving on his lap time. This could potentially put him on the front row, but it's got to be an amazing lap to go on the front row here. 4/10 improvement is needed, but he does spin on the last corner. Maybe a little bit too eager on the throttle. FNCO Tom, 124.2. I believe he did improve on his time. Valhalla's 3/10 up on his time. QRT is... Sorry, I'm just going to call him QRT because I genuinely don't know how to pronounce his second name in that situation. Valhalla, is he going to come across the line? It's going to be P5 or 124.3, 6.5 improvements. Nova as well, 125.1. Mahin is still going, I think. I don't know if he has, you know. Pink Guy said, can I get one? Can you get what? Can you get one of what? So I don't know what.
He's on about
A headset? No! You're not getting a new headset. Jesus, I may have money, but I don't have that kind of money.
I think it's, I ain't used it in a long time. I think it's a bit angry at me.
No. Cameron will use the headset more because he's got commentary. Well, actually, no, he's going to a retirement home. That's what he's doing. He's going into the commentary retirement home. I was in there once, but do you know what? I thought, nah, actually, that's a bit too old for me. And you know, I've got a few grey hairs going on my body, but like, you know, can't really exactly go in a retirement home just yet. As Mahin, 130.7, not a competitive lap time for him. Toxin says he'll commentate. What? Phil, even when you text it out, I cannot like actually pronounce it. Mar'ain, is it Mar'ain? Have I pronounced that correctly, Phil? Mar'ain. I'm assuming. See, Phil knows how to pronounce everyone's name, and I don't like it. He's like bilingual in like 17 different languages, and I really don't like it. Don't appreciate it, to be honest. Pink Eye, 2.5 hundredths up on his original time. Obviously, the man currently on provisional pole with just over 6 minutes to go left of the session. As we accelerated down, Mama Zelda Prime is back. NRL, we've got a whole racing league in the chat, folks. Whoa! Who would have thought it? We have a whole racing league in the chat. Damn. Slightly off topic. You guys are very entertaining to watch, new time viewer. I really appreciate that. We are known as the duo for a reason. We're meant to be doing Division 1 comms, but I'm kind of not available tomorrow, and I'm not sure what Cameron's doing, to be honest. So Pink Eye not improving. Wow. I don't know. I'm not what. So you want me to stalk your life then, really? Do you want me to just go stalk your life, your personal life? Don't let that child do comms. I'm assuming you're talking to Toxin. Toxin's about 10, so I don't even know if he qualifies to do comms in Formula V. But anyways, Pink Eye has a Vespino moment. He manages to catch the car and almost put it out the barriers. There might be some confidence or some lack of talent there, potentially. But my goodness, there is an uprise of talent in saving the car, because that was an amazing save, I'll be honest. Final Flame is coming across. He hasn't set a competitive lap time yet. The only person to not set a competitive lap time somehow doesn't invalidate going through. NRL is such a dead is dead since a long time ago. This is Mama Zelda. Yeah, I know it's Mama Zelda, but like still we have a whole racing league in the chat. Final Flame.
Pink Eye says I will not Latifi myself. I was going to point out the similarities, if you will.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say it was the Latifi corner. Final Flame goes P3 with a 123.9. Everyone else has set a competitive lap time apart from Mar'ain. Dramatic pause.
Like
I paused that. Yeah, I paused that deliberately for dramatic effect and emphasis. As Nova spins, he does an opposite Latifi. Actually, that's not Nova, that's Young Shots. Sorry, I dissed the wrong Alpine. Alpine are just a dead team, in my opinion. Goofy team. Been looking good for F1 2022 to sit back to. Glad I finally found one. You found one to sit back to? Toxin, I want to know a tip, not from you. Anyways,
you need to stop.
No,
you need to stop.
No,
mate, you're turning into me and Baku.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Right, the 21 viewers that are currently in the chat, they ain't complaining. I'm just saying. If you use keyboard, press the numbers like 2, 3, it goes to position. So, do you know, right? You think, Toxin, I can be bothered to get a keyboard, plug it into my PS4 just to press numbers? I'm good.
I am.
No, but I can't be bothered because I actually don't have a concurrent keyboard that I can use. Nova invalidates on the first corner. Mademoiselle's on an outlap. A lot of people are on an outlap currently. I think Valhalla's furthest into the... No, it's not. It is Mademoiselle who's furthest onto the lap, actually. Turn the engine to party mode.
Party mode, yeah.
Huh? What does that mean?
He thinks he's got the dub.
Oh, get the big first boots, eh? Yeah. Have we got a little bit of a cocky man in our ends? Mademoiselle, I want you to prove him wrong. Do it. Please.
Oh, no, 9 seconds up. It's going to have to go round again, or we're going to have
Yeah, that's probably because he spun Cameron and he was maybe going slowly through the lap.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh my Jesus, I'm
Alpine.
commentating with a 6-year-old. Use your initiative, man. Come on. How could you be so stupid?
I haven't commentated for about like 3 months. Not even that. Like it's more close to like a month. But it all goes out your brain.
Oh, do you hear him? He's getting high-pitched voice, defensive. Yeah, now he's going to go, oh, I've got low voice now. Anyways, Mama Zelda is 7,000 up on his time. Going almost into the second sector split. You just heard my controller plummeting to the floor.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Funny. Use my own lines against me. Get your own lines. He's actually gone purple in Sector 2. Almost gone a 10th up on his improvement. Go on, Mama Zelda. This could be an absolute beauty of a lap here in Division 2.
There's a little bit of sliding.
Oh, Callum's in the street. We've got Callum in the street. That's when you know you've achieved goal. What's it? Enlightenment. I'm talking about Buddhism now. As Mama Zelda is going to come across the line. He's a 10th up currently. Will he be able to pull it through in Sector 3? Mama Zelda for provisional pole position. And it is. It's a 123.599. And that is one.
It's a 9.8.
Well, on the screen it said 9.9. So, you know what,
right?
It
says 9.8 on the screen.
Do you know what, right, Cameron? I don't care. we just really don't care. You just and Oliver has spun at turn 1, skill issue. R12 Valhalla 14 seconds behind, skill issue. Nova's getting a toe. Is he going to even improve on his time with a toe? Oh, 2 tenths up, fair enough. I was going to say skill issue, but it's not enough to improve a position. Skill issue.
Stop dissing the drivers. They're very skilled in their own right. It's a cold track because it's at night. It's very slippy with slick tyres. New slick tyres for every run, essentially. They got it hard.
I'm going to have to ratio that, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
As Final Flame retires from the session, he can't do anything more than P3. Nova coming across the line now. Where is he going to put his car? P7, ahead of his teammate. Martin. Oh, Martin. Yeah, the dissing is a bit mean. Oh, do you know what?
Man.
I've been told off. No. I've been told off by Phil. I've been told off by Phil. No, not by the admins, because Phil isn't an admin. But Phil's no, he's not. No, Phil retired from CEO.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm. Don't worry. The
verbosity of your language
will all stop in the race, because I try to entertain my viewers in qualifying, because from a neutral point of view, from a commentator's point of view, we don't like qualifying, except if it's for the last lap, which currently Mahane is doing. He was purple in Sector 2. Could this be a potential P1? We've got Pink Eye as well on the lap as well, who could potentially dethrone Mama Zelda at the top. Can the Williams reserve driver do anything? No, he can't. He puts himself P3 on the second row. Pink Eye marginally improving on his time. He's 200ths up. That's Valhalla, who spun in the background there as he comes through the last corner. What can Pink Eye do? Can he snatch pole position away from Mama Zelda? No, he can't. It's Mama Zelda who is on pole position, unless FNCO Tom, no, he isn't. Valhalla's spun. Nova's not on a lap, and Shots is not on a lap. So it is going to be Mama Zelda in the Alfa Romeo that does get pole position. Pink Eye is going to get P2. It's going to be mine in P3. It's going to be Final Flame in P4. Oliver is in P5. FNCO Tom is in P6. Arrows to Valhalla P7. Nova P8 and Young Shots in P9.
I think that engine might have been left in party mode, you know?
I think that engine was left in party mode. As we've got Biando starting a party in the MDR group. So sorry, just to bug the left hand side of your screen for a miniature second. Boom, 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 boom.
Wow, I mean, we got an Alfa Romeo lead, and you got one a little bit further down the path. We're going to see, like, into Alfa Romeo tactics, and then you got the two Alpines at the back.
I have obviously Mama Zelda's currently in the championship battle with Final Flame, so that's the battle I'm mainly going to be watching today. 6,000 in it, by the way, for pole position. So showing really that the finest of margins can dictate a pole position in this division. So Season 3 Mama Zelda is really showing at the minute with that incredible lap for pole position. We're now getting 29 laps ahead of us here for Abu Dhabi, the finale. 20 of you guys are in the chat. Welcome, welcome everyone. I hope you guys had an enjoyable Friday. I hope you had a great week. And yeah, I hope you're ready for a very interesting Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Obviously a mixture of strategies. There is literally no rain expected anytime in Abu Dhabi. I think there was only like one league race ever I've seen that has Abu Dhabi with rain. That's because they purposely put it on.
Oh, okay.
Well,
don't think so.
No, blue skies. Currently out in the circuit Yas Marina. Actually, the UAE is a beautiful country.
The Yas Marina is Singapore, is it not?
No, Marina Bay is Singapore.
Oh, they have marina in both of them.
Yeah, man. I mean, I get where you come from. Oh, look at that. That's a lovely little.
That's a lovely shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, see the upward stick drift?
I can't see it, but I can only assume it's there.
So the tyres, anyways, everyone is starting on the medium compound tyres today, apart from the man in P3 and the man in P5. So strategies are going to be an all-time mix. We'll see what obviously all these guys can produce. Obviously a range of different teams, only 9 drivers, but obviously there is obviously still enough time for racing and things like that as well. So yeah, we're just pretty much waiting for everything. We're waiting for everyone to get back to their grid spots and obviously get racing here. 29 laps are ahead of us. I'm really looking forward to this, actually.
I mean, yeah, it's the last race out for some people driving for their jobs, some people's last race out for the foreseeable future. So it's a meaningful one for the drivers, for some drivers. So they want to do their best. They want to make sure that the only margin of error, there is none, but the only margin of error is the driving. So they want to have the strategy down. They want to make sure their setups are correct. So yeah.
Yeah. So I've just seen the pit strategy indicators, and obviously the mediums is currently the only thing that's there. That's lap 12 to 15 is the pit window, so I'm expecting about 18 or 19 laps on the hards. So there could be a hard to soft strategy here potentially, if these guys can really go long. Obviously with safety cars, unpredictability, it's Formula V for crying out loud. Anything can happen. You know, it is literally the league of unpredictability, is Formula V.
I mean, your bog standard stick would be mediums to hards, but with a track like Abu Dhabi, I don't think the tie deck's too bad around here. So I think you could maybe, and I say maybe, get away with a hard to stop, but you need to be leading
Mama Zelda has actually. He
that.
cannot park his car for some reason. I think he's definitely going to get disqualified. Yep, there is.
Oh, there we go.
But anyways, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. We're back on lap 1 comms. So we have ahead of us here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And we are racing. Go, go, go. It sees the pink eye. Got the better start off the line. He gets him down into turn 1. Mama Zelda having a horror start off the line. It's going to be pink eye who leads him away into turn number 1. Final Flame as well gets ahead of Marhan into turn number 1 as well. FNCO Tom getting the jump as well. There's an incident at the back between 2 Alpines. Young Shots and Nova. They collide. But it is pink eye who leads them away going into the end of the first sector as Oliver's going to look for the move here potentially on Young Shots. He gets the move done. Valhalla and Marhan as well going side by side. A horror start for the Williams driver on the hard compound. He's going to get swarmed completely. Obviously not having the tyre advantage. Him and Oliver having horror starts, but Pink Eye is the man of the moment in P1. 2.5 tenths clear of Mama Zelda. He goes a bit wide there, does Mama Zelda. Obviously him and Final Flame are the championship rivals. Whoever finishes ahead will get P3 in the drivers' standings. So it's everything or nothing for these guys. They're going to really try their hardest to get past one another. Final Flame going to look for the move here, potentially around the outside, and that is a horror incident there between Marhan and I believe that's Arrows as well to Valhalla, and it is a VSC.
That was not nice, like...
a horror incident as Mama Zelda as well drops down to P6. Was there an incident maybe between Mama Zelda? Did he spin round, catch the car? But it's currently a Haas 1-2. So Haas currently living the dream life that they've always really wanted. That's the end of your lap 1 comms, people.
I mean, that crash actually, it was down the straight. It was just drivers, it was Arrows and the QRT driver just driving like very clean, very hard, but it just got to a point where one of them got sent into the wall. You're racing too hard and then it becomes a bit dangerous and then that happens, so yeah, it's a shame, but it was some good racing while it was lasting.
What tyres do these guys go onto now? So Marhan goes onto the medium compound tyres and Valhalla goes onto the hard compound tyres.
So getting the mandatory tyre change out the way.
No, it's not, because it's not before lap 3. So they've got to box again no matter what. Yeah, they have to box again. So that adds another error to the strategy, which means Valhalla is in a much better place than Marhan currently. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, Pink Eye can just run away with this.
I think it's your favourite safety car. I don't remember what I think your favourite one's the Mercedes. I think you prefer the Mercedes over the Aston Martin.
I actually don't.
Oh, it's the other way around. See, I haven't commentated in a long time.
But, however, what I say that it's my favourite sometimes, it's because I've never actually... So, you know when I ask drivers to pull alongside the safety car, so we can have a good look at it, they've only ever done that for the Mercedes, never for the Aston Martin. I think it's only once. Never in Formula V. But, you know, Pink Eye, if you're watching the stream, pull alongside the safety car for viewers' entertainment.
Oh, God.
Pull alongside the safety car for viewers' entertainment. Please.
In the mud now.
No, please. Please.
Phil says, any idea what happened to Mama?
No, we have no idea. We think he may have just lost the car. I'll be honest, but I genuinely haven't got a clue. What happened to Mama?
This was a VSC?
I did. It was a VSC, but then the full safety car came out because I think there was just debris on the track.
Too much debris.
Yeah. Come on, Pink Eye. Pull alongside. Pull alongside the safety car. I'll PayPal you £1. I'll PayPal you a singular £1.
Matty, does this count as bribery?
Yes, it does. But it's all good.
I don't think. If they're gonna yell at me for what happened in Baku, I think they're definitely gonna yell at you for bribing a driver.
He's not to hold up a driver or anything. However,
No, I'm not saying he's holding anyone up. I'm just saying it could be a race over. The commentators are then having a direct influence on the race, and that's.
But they wouldn't do anything to me.
They would.
No, they wouldn't. They totally didn't give me a month's mew. They wouldn't do anything to me. No, never. Never. Oh, Pink Eye, you wuss.
Oh no, Paranoid message me.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's good. It's good. It's not bad. Don't worry.
Okay. We just. Oh, Pat Cameron, you know how to push my buttons.
Phil says, Matty, can you tell us a bit why you're no longer a TP next season?
Why am I no longer a TP next season? I genuinely don't have time. I have a lot of things currently to deal with. It's hard enough managing a team principal, a team, especially when people are going to be moody, when they're sort of going out of their way to just, you know, being argumentative. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to actually sort things out, and I also believe that I haven't brought Red Bull the success they deserve. Yes, I did bring them a Division 2 title last season, but I don't believe that I haven't brought them enough success, and I think there should be a new successor that should take on the throne of Red Bull, because they deserve a lot more than what I've given them this season, in my opinion. That's kind of my logic, and also I like driving, so, you know, obviously the seat that I've taken up is a reserve seat, so I can do, you know, Div 1 and Div 2, which is kind of what I wanted anyways, because I don't really want to drive every single week. But yeah, that's kind of what it is. Pink Eye is going to lead him away. Yep, I do. Don't worry, I did stop deliberately just before. Pink Eye has gone. FNCO Tom is looking to get past Final Flame ASAP. As we go now, Oliver does run wide there, coming out of the final corner. Maybe his tyres are just a bit too cold. Pink Eye does lead him away into turn 1. FNCO Tom running a bit wide there, going through turn number 1 as he now they accelerate. Oliver again running wide. Is his tyres just a little bit too cold? FNCO Tom has retired from the session. That's both Alfa Romeos.
Alfa Romeo.
I think Mamazelda.
Absolute
Wait, no, it is. It is a double Alfa Romeo.
disaster.
Double Alfa Romeo DNF.
disaster.
And there's no
Really
safety
going to
car.
cry.
And the tables have turned because Alfa Romeo, so that means all Final Flame has to do is finish, and he is guaranteed P3 in the Drivers' Championship, as Final Flame is going to go for a move on his teammate Pink Eye. They're going to go side by side. Pink Eye lets Final Flame through and into the lead of the race of lap number 4. Young Shot's going to try push Pink Eye along his 40% ERS compared to Pink Eye's 90%. Arrows also trying to get past Nova as well. They're going to go side by side, but they do collide, and Nova loses his front wing. That's another incident that Arrows has been involved in, and it is a safety car once again. So,
Phil, it's gonna be okay. Phil,
no.
it's gonna be okay. Phil.
And Oliver's decided to pit on the hards, so obviously he doesn't like the hards. I wouldn't like the hards either, to be honest.
Very slippy, Abu Dhabi. Very slippy.
I'm more of a soft kind of guy, in my opinion. Jesus Christ, Matthew, you need to stop, honestly.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
It's front wing damage. To be honest, right, Cameron, I'm saying soft tyre kind of guy, so I don't know what ideas you're kind of getting. Cameron. That's a clip. That's a clip. Amen, that's a clip. Cameron's been caught lacking in 8K.
You laughed at yourself. You realised that you did.
Yeah, because I'm laughing at the reminiscent of all of my pole laps that I've done under soft compounder tyres. Just saying. Cameron, I don't know what ideas you're getting. If you want to say them to the stream, by all means, we can go down. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Cameron called lacking. Just saying. I'm just saying.
He is just saying.
I'm currently doing my celebratory dance. I wish I could. Do you know what I might do? Should I buy a face cam? And you can see what I'm like when I'm...
You can buy a PS camera.
That's what I mean. Should I buy a face cam? And I do my commentaries with a face cam. Should I buy a face cam for Christmas and get it installed? Should I buy a face cam?
You have a PS4, right?
Yeah, I do. But I know I can buy one because I've seen.
Yeah, there is a PS4.
I need people's answers here. This is where chat is like, this could be game changing depending on the answer of this. Should I buy a face cam? Genuinely, should I buy a face cam?
But how many people do you see commentate with a face cam? Please no face cam. I was gonna say it's sort of weird. Like you don't see Crofty's face in the corner all the time when he's commentating. It just be a bit weird.
Phil says no face cam, but then the others just say just do it. Like I don't know. Like I don't know whether to get a face cam or not, to be honest.
I say personally, and I know like I think some of the PSGL commentators do it. But I just find it a bit weird because like you don't tune on to like
do you know what, right?
And see Crofty's little mug.
Hang on, wait, I have an idea. Interviews, we bring out the face camera. Oh, amen.
Yeah, but
that's what they do. That's what they do in the esports and stuff.
If you can toggle it on and off like during the stream, then that's fine. But you have to like stop and start your stream every time. And it's a bit
yeah, no, that's a bit of a pain, isn't it?
We got
that is actually, but what I'm saying is, you know what I mean, right? But like all the esports guys, like all the esports commentators, they keep their cameras off for the stream, and when the interviews come around, they they put their cameras back on. You know what I mean?
That's fine. It's just you were saying, should I commentate with the camera on? to my answer, no, you should not commentate.
But do you know what? I might just whack on all like esports comms. I just go, yeah, I've got my face cam in it, so like, you know, just got to take up like half the portion of the screen just to
just
see
like
my
cover
face.
The whole screen.
Yeah, I just cover the entire screen.
And then just commentate.
And, yeah, and be like, so this is a great move, and you see, it's the move of my lips. That's a great move. You know.
I mean,
that right there, that is boom making business.
No, that is a brilliant April Fool's joke.
Oh, yes. Oh, A-L. Do you know what? Face reveal 1st of April. Mark your calendars, folks. Face reveal on 1st of April. You've all seen my face already, but properly face reveal on the 1st of April. Mark your calendars, folks.
Then make one of those mics that Coffee uses, like one of like the proper headsets.
No, I'm a roll up in a full tuxedo, bow tie, bucket hat. You know how it be. I'm a fashionista. You know how it is.
He's a fashion icon.
You know how it is.
Matty, I think we have some racing to get back to.
We do have some racing to get back to. Our safety car is like our commercial brakes. His Final Flame has decided to go. Actually, he hasn't. He's decided to stop again and then start again. If you're going to go, just go, please, because you've lost yourself about a tenth and a half there. Young Shots is going to look to get past Pink Eye. Pink Eye has to deploy the overtake, and he does get ahead into turn number 1. Shots having a little bit of a moment there, going out of the corner. Sorry, I'm just a little bit tired at the minute. Oliver is right on the back of Valhalla. You can see here as we're going now into the long left-hander, who will be last on the brakes. It's going to be Oliver. Valhalla actually pretty much swipes across Oliver there. That's a little bit of dangerous driving there, I think, from Valhalla. He has been involved in a lot of incidents today. You can see as they're all steaming down the back straight. Oliver using his overtake, getting into the slipstream of Marhin. So Valhalla, is he going to send it here down the inside of Marhin? Yes, he is. They barely come close to contact. Valhalla maybe going to look for a switchback here on the Williams driver. Obviously, these two have already been in an incident today. Have these two, so I think they're going to be a little bit on and off with each other at the minute. It's only a tenth between these guys currently. Oh, can they go for the move? No, they cannot. Not at the moment, anyways. It's 2 tenths near enough. Oliver is right on the back of Valhalla, though. Is he going to go for a move here? Going into the double right. Oh, he kept the car going in a straight line somehow, some way. He's got to go the long way round, though, if he wants it. Is there going to be contact? It's very close to contact. And Valhalla actually does, sort of like counteract the steering there. Goes right. Martin is going to look for the move as well. Past Young Shots here. Obviously, 2 Hasses out front. Final Flame with a 128.0, sorry, is currently the man in front, the man of the hour. Josh Thomas says, oh no, welcome Josh Thomas to the stream actually. Currently, as you would know, there's a double Alfa Romeo DNF. They actually crashed into each other at this very corner, the long right-hander. So a bad day for Alfa Romeo in the finale of the season. 22 concurrent viewers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's a massive battle currently going on for the last podium position. Nova is just slotting behind this battle as well, but Young Shots is using all of his overtake to get away from these guys, get back into the DRS of Pink Eye, but Pink Eye obviously in the chillax zone as well. Valhalla is going to look for the move on Nova. Marhin is looking for the move as well on Oliver. Sorry, Oliver got the move done on Marhin, should I say. He's going to save some ERS though, is Marhin. What happened to us?
They got a howler, Matty.
Oh yeah,
Alfa Romeo were given a howler.
Alfa Romeo have been given a howler by Josh Thomas. Now that is poor.
Tom spun and then Mama Zelda spun into him. They didn't take each other out they didn't take each other out while battling.
Well, if one went into the other when the other spun, that's technically taking one of them out.
Oh no, it's just someone's Latifi.
Yeah, that's Young Shots. He had some wing damage and
safety car.
VSC.
Like
no, a
VSC.
VSC.
VSC, just like Latifi would have won.
So, because of the debris on track, Young Shots has a VSC called for him. So that is a very odd safety car, I'll be honest. Well, that makes it slightly better, but yeah, still no points. Yeah, no points. You just got to do better for tomorrow in Division 1.
Yeah, Josh, you got it. Don't worry, man.
Yeah. Oh, don't know what happened there.
Just win. I don't see what's so hard. No,
Pink Eye actually made a move on Final Flame, should I say, for the lead. But all these guys are in a very big DRS train.
Final Flame did have a little bit of an accident because he lost the position just before the safety car came out. I don't know if that was another reason why the safety cars come out.
Maybe.
They might have had a little bit of entanglement there, the two asses, but I have zero clue because there seems to be no front wing damage, and I feel like if one person's debris is enough to break. What, is our safety car on increase?
No, I actually don't know the actually check the settings, please. Because if there's a glitch with the settings, that means a restart. And it would be... No, it wouldn't be 25%. It'd be another 50%. Oh, actually, don't say. Oh, it's fine then. That is the settings.
No restart, Phil.
Yeah,
I hate to bring those hopes up.
No,
put them back down.
No, there's no changing with the restarts.
How for the restart? No.
No. Cameron,
I am aware that my
your
mic has a slight echo.
Yes.
It's just it's nothing my end. It's Matty's end.
How?
I don't know what it is, Matt. Because I've tested it my end. My end's fine. It's something that's happening either in the transfer of my audio to your thing or your audio to the stream. No.
But I can't hear it either. That's what I don't get.
Josh just said, wait, I'm admin and div to FIA, restart.
As our Final Flame does get past his teammate for the lead of the race. Oliver as well is lingering on the back of this battle as well. But Final Flame is the man of the hour. Arrows to Valhalla also getting past Nova in P5. They're jockeying for position currently. We'll have a look at that battle as Arrows actually and Nova, they do collide. So I actually was going to make another dig at a driver, but I think I've had enough today.
Matty, yeah, please do. Please stop.
Please do? Oh, fine. Arrows gets involved in every single incident.
I said please stop.
As Oliver and Pink Eye, they're going to look in a battle as well. Oliver's going to back out here. Oliver, actually, a very exciting prospect, I have to say, to Formula V. Team principals, I'd say sign this man up because he is a reserve driver, but he is a very quick driver. So I'm just saying, if you're a team principal, I'd actually recommend you sign him up, personally, because he is a very quick driver. Oliver, man in P3.
Oh yeah, no, he's having a up and down race, but I wouldn't say that's due to pace.
No.
The ups have definitely been due to pace, but the downs is just a bit of a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah. That's what I think. He's a very underrated driver, and I haven't seen him commentate much, but actually he's going to look for the mover on Pink Eye, maybe round the outside, going to go the long way. Is he going to go for a switchback? No, he's going to keep it there, around the outside. Can he get on the power earlier? Maybe. Damn, Pink Eye, they're still side by side. Are these two? Who's going to get the slipstream? It's going to be Pink Eye. Oliver diverts himself back into the slipstream here of Pink Eye. Pink Eye's not going to use any ERS, nor is Oliver. Will Oliver maybe have a look down the inside? Has a little look. Pink Eye maybe getting a little bit out of shape there as we go now into the little chicane sort of area, going through now in second gear. Pink Eye short shift to fourth to just have less wheel spin, should I say. Martin as well, just on the exit as well, diverting himself maybe into this battle. Pink Eye is on the receiving end of an absolute like festation from Oliver at the moment. But Pink Eye as well is obviously having that DRS of his teammate Final Flame. The Haas teamwork is currently coming in abundance, as you can see. But Oliver pushing Pink Eye really head to tail through the corners.
Oh my god, they are literally...
Yeah, they're intertwined. They are really much intertwined.
They are one.
Yeah. But it's only a tenth separating these guys. Is it going to be a better exit for Pink Eye? Yes, it is, but it's so marginal that every single exit, cornering speed, apex hit really counts in this league, because the front four are separated by less than 2 seconds. If I have a look, actually, less than 1.5 seconds are the front four separated by. That just shows how skillful this league is, as Oliver has to lock up there, as Final Flame is really breaking late. He's using the ERS. He's got almost 10% ERS to work with. Everyone has no real ERS apart from the people in second and fourth. So half of them have no ERS, half of them have a lot of ERS to work with. Obviously ERS does make races. Oliver really on the back there of Pink Eye, as Nova and Valhalla are again getting quite feisty, are these two, as Valhalla has got the move done, sealed and made. Sorry, yes please.
Josh has called you Wash.
What?
Josh called you Wash.
What?
Josh called you Wash.
Joshua?
I just want the full name.
Joshua? When you get to esports driving, let me know.
Ooh.
What?
He had to pause the commentary. Just for that. I'm sorry, Josh.
Josh.
I kinda said
You are. Oh, final place fun and he's out!
Oh!
So Mama Zelda of dying events is going to be Mama Zelda who keeps P3 in the championship. So Alpha Romeo do have something to in fact
Alpha
smile
Romeo
about.
has become happy now. Phil,
Because Mama Zelda has kept his place in the driver's standings because Final Flame has crashed.
Oliver in P2.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, but this man is one of the most underrated drivers on the grid. Division 1 or Division 2. I don't know if he's been renewed at Aston Martin, but my goodness, I think me and Velocity may have some conversations later because...
Yeah. Please do have words on this man.
Oliver is a man to sign at the moment. And I think all of these three, Pink Eye obviously is at Haas next season Division 1, but none of these two are confirmed. And they have pace in abundance, we know this. You know? Actually, a lot of these drivers actually haven't been re-signed yet, as of next season. Can we see tyres? Of course. Just when... do you know what, right? Just when I just don't want to have a stick drift. There you go. There's the tyres, everyone. So Pink Eye has not boxed. He's now going to box. Oliver misses the pit lanes, decides to stay out.
Maybe it was a little bit of a bait. I don't know.
Maybe, not sure. Nova also chooses to stay out, but Pink Eye, Marhan, and Arrows to Valhalla all box here. As Pink Eye is going to go on the hard compounded tyres. Marhin as well is going to go on the hard compounded tyres. Valhalla is going to go on the mediums with a wing change. So it's going to be Oliver. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's a full safety car. I did completely forget. I thought it was a VSC.
What Oliver did legal?
Is it what he did legal?
He cut across the pit entry.
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Actually, was it?
I know in terms if we're going off the official racing sporting regulations, it's illegal. But I don't know what is said in FB about cutting across a pit lane like that. Because it was like very much like going in and then just cutting out onto the track again. I know some leagues like don't allow it, but they don't say anything against it. But I personally don't like that. But yeah.
Also, Bambina's whilst we're in safety car, ask us some questions because we want to entertain you guys. Please ask us some questions.
Tell Matty that he's washed.
No, don't tell me that I'm washed because then I'll get annoyed and I'll leave the stream.
Please
and
don't.
I shall rage quit like a top G.
You can't rage quit commentating.
Yeah, I can.
I'm not gonna test you because I know.
Yeah, don't because it will happen. But do we have any questions, Matty? Josh, if you're gonna roast me, you use the right yaw.
Oh. Am I back for comms? Well, safety car's in this lap, so I'll
go
quick. No, I'm still very much retired.
He came on a one-off because Matty needed him, and Matty needs his company.
I already had an agreement in place, which will be more apparent soon. But yeah.
Ooh. That little teaser. A safety car was only out for one lap. Oliver still has not gone. He has now decided to go. Not the best safety car restart for him. Nova has. No one's been caught lacking, to be honest. I don't need to spell, mate, because you can't commentate, so yeah. Joshua Tomo has decided that he just likes violence. Oliver has spun with no front wing. An amazing race has gone to Potts. Same spot as two Alfa Romeos.
I think it's just because they came off a safety car as well. I think it's just the cold tires on that part of the track, because how you got go from one extreme turn to another. It's just really harsh on the tires, and that's causing the spinning.
Yeah, maybe. Josh Fruits hashtag destroyed.
Nova's in the lead, by the way. Just thought, you know.
Who?
Alpine in the lead. Alpine in the lead, and you called them earlier in qualifying.
Oh yeah, but they've all, Nova hasn't stopped yet. Arrows and Pink Eye have all stopped. Arrows has got the move done on Pink Eye, however.
Stopped. He's on 10 lap old hards.
Oh, is he? Oh right. I thought he started on hards. I'll be honest. Me did not pay attention then. Quite obviously.
You didn't.
So Nova gets 3-second penalty for multiple warnings exceeding track limits. We say he's done good, and he gets a 3-second penalty. That's class. Yeah, man. Commentator's curse is actually coming into play a lot this race. Do you know what corner someone's going to do? Someone's going to spin on this lap.
No.
Amen. Oh,
a good com with Nova.
That was close for Nova. I'll be honest. I thought it was going to happen on the first corner. But anyways, as Pink Eye's going to look for the mover potentially on Valhalla. He actually threaded the needle there with Nova, I'll be honest. We did see that. Cameron what? Cameron knew what to go.
And Oliver.
Oh, right.
The QRT driver onto softs.
Oh, right. So he thinks he needs 13 laps.
Hards.
But they're probably only lap old. Right?
No, 4 laps old.
No, right. When did he... So did he stop as well?
He boxed at the start.
For what? Oh, safety car. No, safety car.
Yeah, oh my God.
Wait, do you know what? Cameron had it in qualifying, and I have it in the race, so... That's what's happening. Oh, fastest laps. That's actually a good thing to have. Final Flame currently has it, but that's no need. Pink Eye is only a 10th off the fastest lap, but it's a 1:28.052 for anyone who needs to know the current fastest lap. Again, that's my very bad stick drift. He knows he can't do 13 laps on softs. Yeah. He's hoping for a safety car. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I think there will probably be another one, but it's just a matter of fact of when. He wants it probably as late as possible. Maybe to box to another set of softs.
To be fair, any time will do as long as you don't push those softs too hard on the safety car. At the end of the day, one safety car at the start, one safety car at the end. If you stay on those tyres, then it'll be fine.
Yeah, maybe.
He is, Bufferino said he is. He told we were in a call the other day.
It says, are you voting on the TP votes? I am indeed, yes. I'm voting on TP votes. Because I want to have the most impact I can have. Thanks. That's a long ellipsis.
It's probably because I said we were on a call and you were saying that they were out.
Oh yeah, true.
Are you not meant to talk about them?
No, but the thing is, right, Cameron is my literal other me, so I'm just saying.
He didn't tell me anything about the questions or what he was voting.
No, I told you about one of the questions. I told you about one of the questions. The other one I didn't tell him about. How are they going, Phil? Are they in our favour at all? I can't. Yeah, no. You can't see the vote counts at all because everything's anonymous until like the actual results end. So we have results on one of them, but other than that, whoa! Valhalla's out. That's easy. A safety car. No? Yes, yeah. Safety car. So Mahin has got the request he wanted. That means both Alpines are going to box. Pink Eye's going to box, but Valhalla is out.
Mahin's going back onto hards.
Yeah, so is it gonna be softs or mediums? Mediums for mediums for Nova, softs for Shots. Shots got a front wing change too. So has Pink Eye. He's on softs. Oliver as well. I think they'll probably be boxing for softs. Nova's obviously on mediums. Again, ask us questions now. Woo!
Ask us questions now.
Oh, even the admins can't see them. Oh, that's surprising, actually. I thought the admins would be able to see them, though.
Yeah, Softs can make it to the end now, Josh. Easily 11 laps. I mean, I think they want to go on the grippiest tight here. Like I said, the track's cold. It's a really slippy track.
The votes end in like a few minutes, so.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm not going to reveal anything. I'm not going to reveal anything, obviously, on stream, because if I did, I would genuinely be killed. But I'm just saying. Phil, I'd recommend. Softs can now make it to the end. Yeah, probably. I think they could as well. Especially
11
if
laps, it's fine.
Yeah, I think they could. Do we have any questions to entertain the stream? Because you love us and you want us to answer questions.
Recommend you check the TP votes.
Oh, sorry.
They
Recommend
end
the
in about 3
TP
minutes.
votes results in like 15. The first one ends in 15 minutes. So check that in like 15 minutes.
Verified says
Super
Super Alpine. Super Alpine indeed, a 1-2.
Yeah,
Go on,
and
Alpine.
currently they're guaranteed a double P5, so it's just a matter of where they'll be in that top 5.
So lucky I didn't retire. What was that from Valhalla?
WTF, that's what he meant. That's probably what it was. Was
Yeah.
that from Valhalla? Just drive out. He spun round and then he pretty much reversed out completely. That's basically what happened. But yeah, to be honest, I don't know driving standards properly myself. So I just hope that the votes will be unanonymized for results, but I don't think that's possible. As in, do you? Oh, so you want to know
You
who
want to know
like?
who voted what?
Yeah,
I
so
think
as
people
in-
will say who. People will be like, "Oh, I voted this," probably.
Yeah. So Nova has pitted. He's going to pit for softs. Is that Pink Eye who's joined him? Pink Eye's joined him. For what apparent
Maybe
reason?
gonna differ from the rest of the pack. Maybe. Just
He's
to
on hards.
see. Hards.
Is this a
Is this a big brain strat, or is this
unless
a
like
bit of
last 3 laps he's gonna destroy the field? But I don't know what that is. It's in a different chat. The votes. I can't even see the channel. Oh, you can't even see the channel. Oh shoot. Okay. That's a bit. Okay. So I have something that admin doesn't have access to. Amen. Just saying.
I think I might have a channel that admins can't access as well.
Huh.
Actually, no, I think they can.
Right, do we have like
maybe.
half a lap? Does anyone have any questions? Really good questions for us to answer because, like, you know, it's an admin, you can see it, you're on the member list. Yeah, I'm about to say, Josh is an admin, it's in the admin section, no? I would have sworn.
That's all.
Does
How
anybody...
did you guys get into comms? I joined back and spoke to Paranoid. And Matty,
No, it's
I
in
don't
the
know
first
what
time.
that is.
So I started because Formula V.
okay.
I started because Formula V posted a TikTok. No, actually, no, it wasn't. It was a league called Gavra in 2020 that posted a TikTok. They needed a commentator. I commentated in F1 2020. I took a year break. I only did 1 race. Then I went to Formula V as they posted a TikTok for advertising. It was actually a YouTube Shorts that I still work from. And I got in touch with Paranoid, and then I got the job. Singapore Div 1 was my first race in Season 2, and that's it ever since, pretty much. But I'm going to count Formula V as my first actual time doing comms. Cameron got in comms because basically I dragged him into comms.
No, you didn't.
Well, I dragged you into the idea of doing comms, but not the league.
A little bit, but we'll have to get into it another time.
Yeah, well, hope for another safety car then. That's the deep question of the day.
You'll never know unless we get another safety car.
Yeah. You guys will never know. Young Shots does lead us away. Obviously has a 3-second time penalty. Oliver right on the back here. He's back in P2. As he's literally, oh my goodness, he's right on the back here of Shots. There could be a move here potentially for the lead on lap 20 here. Could Oliver get the move done here on Young Shots? Yes, he does. Sends it down the inside into the hairpin, and Shots comes through with the switchback of dreams. Whoa, what a move from Young Shots. That is like threading the needle of a sewing machine that's been freshly made. I don't even know what I'm saying, but Oliver is going to come back at him. They're going side by side. Oliver is going to get the move done, and Nova on his teammate, looking to go side by side. But Shots is going to come back at the Aston Martin driver. Can they get the move done here potentially? Young Shots, is he going to go for the move here? Going around the outside. He's going to go a long way around if he wants to do it. Going around the outside the hairpin. He may go for another switchback. He can't get on the power early enough though, and Oliver keeps the position after half a lap of battling. It is going to be Oliver who gets the lead of the race. Pink Eye, that strategy call maybe not looking the best from Oliver, the only person alongside Pink Eye who does not have a penalty as of this moment. So the man in the Aston Martin, if Ando was here currently, he would be in absolute jubilation because he'd be finding out that Oliver in the Aston Martin is going to win. He gets a 127.2, but Martin beats it with a 127.0. It's a 4-car train currently, with Pink Eye just sitting back. Everyone is not on softs. Pink Eye is in fact on the hard compounded tyre. Which is why he's 1.7 seconds back. Nova as well, looking for the move on his teammate. No, he can't get it done. Alpine 2 and 3 currently, but at the moment it's going to be 4 and 5, should I say, for Alpine. Anyways, you were saying?
I mean, Oliver really does have the Alpine attack team on his backside. They're definitely trying to coordinate something back there. But it is quite hilarious just seeing an Aston Martin running away from 2 Alpines.
Yeah, I know. He's like, if you look, if we get like a perfect shot of just like them all in a line, and you just see 2 out. Yeah, there you go, helicopter shot. That's what we like. We have 2 blue and pink cars chasing a nice green car. That's what we have here, folks. We have about 8 laps of racing left to go, with only 5 drivers left. Near enough half the grid. Still remaining in the race. Pink Eye 1.9 seconds back. A strategy call gone wrong for Haas. Obviously there will be no improvement in the Constructors Championships. McLaren have won both, I believe. Actually no, sorry, Haas won Constructors Championships, but Alpine, they still have everything to play for, I think, in fights, because they want the race win. Shots with a 26.9 since the fastest lap. POV Alonso chasing the his Aston Martin.
Well, I don't see any I don't see anyone taking off yet, so...
No, not really. As actually, that is Nova, who has spun.
Oh no. Speaking of taking off, one of the Alpine has.
Yeah, he's been taken off the racetrack. That's what he's been taken off. As now it's only gone down to 1 Alpine, and Martin has also been... he's had to avoid the action behind. He's now 1.2... in head of Pink Eye, as Shots and Oliver once again, they're gonna go side by side here, going through the chicane section. No, Shots is not gonna get on the power early enough. He's gonna have DRS, ERS, everything ending in RS. You know he's gonna use to his advantage, and he's gonna look maybe around a long way round here. Potentially, Oliver's got the ERS advantage. Who's gonna go later on the brakes? Oliver has got that inside line. Maybe a little bit of pushy argy-bargy there from Oliver. He's 2 tenths clear though of his rival, should I say, Young Shots. Currently, obviously, Young Shots has that 3-second penalty, but he won't care. He won it on track. That's what he wants. It's 4 tenths now, separating the Aston Martin and the Alpine driver, with the Williams behind 2.4. Behind, but it is Young Shots who spun round. So Alpine have not only gone from a potential 1-2 to a 4-5, which would still be an amazing result for the team, a huge pool of points, but considering there's 2 of them and 1 of every other team, they'd want something bigger.
Very sad. Alpine very much looking up, but all of a sudden just a series of unfortunate events have occurred, and they've sort of been relegated to the back, and everything's a bit spaced out again. I mean,
it is, and that also means that Oliver has some breathing space now. All he has to do is manage his car, bring it home, and Aston Martin will get their first win in what seems like a lifetime. I don't remember. I think it was the last time Aston Martin won a race. I believe it was actually when they were under Racing Point. I think.
Really?
I think it was. I don't think they've actually won a race in Formula V as Aston Martin. Some Formula V nerd is going to have to prove me wrong though. So please, when was the last time that Aston Martin won a race? That's a very good question to ask. You have to the end of the race. And also, I've not done this in quite literally months. We have a driver of the day votes. So the commentators vote, which is always voted by the Twitch chat. Please, you have till the end of the race, till everyone crosses the line on lap 29, to submit your driver of the day votes, and the person who gets the most votes will be the commentator's driver of the day.
So I have an update on Aston Martin. Div 2. Swifty for Aston Martin won.
Oh, Baku. Yeah, I remember. Actually, I do remember that.
I don't remember it because, well, obvious reasons.
No. So Yeah, please get your votes in for driver of the day as quick as possible. Obviously, you do have to the end of the race, so feel if you haven't got a current decision, please. And also, you can change your mind on decisions. But the last message that I get from you on the vote is who I'm going to be taking, basically, so you can just keep changing if you want to. Oliver, 2.5 clear though of Mahin. Pink Eye is starting to reel in that Williams driver. Is the tyre advantage maybe coming into play for Pink Eye as Mahin does go off the track? He has a massive moment, and Pink Eye has been promoted back into P2, so he's now got a chase on his hands. He's got 3.3 seconds up to Oliver. Can Pink Eye maybe re-salvage the race win?
I don't know, Jeff.
I don't know, Jeff. I don't know, Jeff.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, Chris Kamara. I don't know, Jeff.
Yeah. I don't know, Jeff.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. There has to be some sort of pressure on Oliver. I think he needs to make a mistake. I mean, he's catching now, but the soft edge on a track like this, it's slippery. If anything, I think Pink Eye is going to be a slight disadvantage.
Is pitting.
New soft's probably fastest lap attempt.
Yeah, I think he's going for fastest lap attempt, if I had to guess.
I
mean, it's still
now,
yeah, it is.
It's new softs for fastest.
It's actually a very smart decision. Wait, is this division?
Yannick
This is division 2.
This is division 2.
This is division 2.
This is division 2.
Yes, this is division 2, Yannick. It does also say in the stream title, so I'd just like you to know that that it is 9 drivers and only 5 still running. Yeah,
it's not as bad as Baku. We had 3 running at the end. I don't remember, but it's did 3 did.
Let's not mention Baku and Cameron when Formula V admins are watching, because Formula V admins didn't like Cameron after that day. Let's just say that.
No, they didn't.
So, on that situation, Pink Eye has managed to catch 7 tenths on this lap to Oliver. So, at the current rate, he will catch him by lap 28.
Safety car.
Oh yeah, could be a little robbery. But lap 28 currently is the projected lap of when Oliver and Pink Eye could potentially be in striking distance. People are offering a Div 2 seat for this. I joined the admin team shortly after that race. Oh, lovely.
That race being Baku.
And Shots has spun, and Mahan is going to go, thank you very much, that's my position for the taking. Will Shots pit for fastest lap attempt? No, he won't. He's going to go for track position. Mahan is pitting though for fastest lap attempt. Is he going to get the fastest lap? No, he's just going to go for it now, I think. 1.6. Yeah, go on, please.
Would you say your favourite F1 driver is Nicholas Latifi?
No, Sebastian Vettel.
Okay, I'm just saying. Back marker, may or may not crash into a wall and then cause a safety car. What would be your opinion on that?
I'd call him the GOAT. That's what I'd call him.
No.
But, as you can see, once again, Pink Eye gained 5 tenths currently on this lap. So Pink Eye is reeling in Oliver like some loose bait, and he's gained 5 more tenths. Is Oliver crumbling under that pressure?
Pressure, or have those tyres gone? Have I missed?
It's 8 lap old tyres. If we have any Aston Martin engineers and we have just a little bit of insight to maybe how much Oliver's tyres are maybe taking under some wear, please let the stream know, because I'd love to know. Or any Haas engineers, let us know Pink Eye's percent, because I'm sure it won't be high. But Oliver has now got to do some incredible defending to get behind Pink Eye. Or stay ahead of Pink Eye, should I say. 5 tenths is the gap. It's half a second. He's caught up to him on lap 27. Mahin does get the fastest lap of 126.1 as Oliver missing the apex by quite a long margin. And that is Oliver who spun round. He's lost the car.
I think that's game.
That's game, set and match. So Pink Eye, with the strategy called, has potentially won it for Haas here.
I take back everything I said about that soft compound. I mean, I knew the hards maybe had a little bit of it longevity in them. It's just I didn't think I had a little bit of validity, but I didn't know how long the softs would go for. Like you're away from the game for so long, you don't know if 9 laps old or good or bad.
Just saying, we've had 3 votes for driver of the day so far. Just to reiterate what I said earlier, driver of the day vote is now open, so please vote for your driver of the day. You have till everyone crosses the line on lap 29 before we will announce who the commentator's driver of the day is. Obviously there's an official vote that will go out afterwards that the admins put out, that all Division 2 drivers can do, but this is the one where anyone can say what they want, really. So please vote for your driver of the day and submit it by the end of lap 29. Thank you. So Nova has pitted for fastest lap attempts.
Shots also did pit for fastest lap attempt.
So there's 3 drivers now gunning for a fastest lap attempt. Martin submitted his time, and I think there could be a P3 on the cards potentially for him as well. Who knows if Nova doesn't get out in time? Let's see actually, because this could be a fight here for the last podium place. And I think Martin's actually going to get him. Oh, actually, it's going to be very tight. Extremely tight. Nova is on cold tyres, remember this. So Martin will have a slight advantage. He sees him now. This is the battle that we will be watching for the foreseeable sort of future. 9/10 of a second. Martin's in that DRS now. There's more gears on an F1 car than there was people racing at the start. There isn't actually.
They're saying stuff like that there was almost 4 times as many people in the stream.
That just shows that myself and Cameron attract people.
What people? Say that again.
Attract people to the stream.
I thought you said. I misheard you. Not in a bad way. I thought you said cracked, as in like.
No.
There.
Oh my, that's a massive oversteer moment, should I say. Oliver is going for a fastest lap attempt when it's the last lap of the race.
That's what I am on about.
Goofy ass strategy?
Yeah.
Because he might actually lose track position off of this.
Oh, this could be the ultimate blunder.
For Oliver, this might be like... Oh, apparently he was going to get a puncture. Oh, right.
Oh.
Ah, right. So tyres can really... Okay. So Oliver, he's got a 5-second penalty for crossing the line on the pit exit. We'll go to Pink Eye in a second. I just need to check penalties. As Young Shot is retired from the session.
Bad marker crashed in sector 3.
Yeah. There's Latifi. It is the Latifi corner as well. But anyways, I'm going to cut to a man who's been, ever since he's joined Div 2 at mid-season point, dominance has arrayed the man currently in Haas. IRS Pink Eye. My goodness, what a drive he has had this season. What a driver he's been. He's gone into Haas Division 1 next season. But to round up Division 2, he wins in Abu Dhabi. He wins the finale here at Yas Marina. But Nova and Oliver, they're still fighting for track position. Nova got no ERS left. Oliver is going to look for the move here, going into the double left-hander. Can he go for the move here potentially? It's going to be a massive send into the final corner if it's going to be a move done. Can Nova? Can Oliver? Who's going to get P2 on track? Nova has got that position currently. Who's going to get it? Maybe who's going to get it on the power earlier? It's going to be Nova who finishes P2. Oliver is going to get P3, and it's going to be Martin who finishes it up in P4.
No, P3 penalties.
No, P4.
Oh no. Sorry.
Yeah, P4. So the driver of the day, the game's given it as Nova. There's going to be 2 different driver of the days then. So the game has given it as Nova, but the chat / actually Cameron, who's your driver of the day, in your opinion?
Ooh, I need to take a look at the positions. Hold on.
I'm not skipping podium celebrations, by the way. Just saying, not skipping podium.
Had a pretty good. I mean, there was a time where I doubted him, but he had a great race, I think, and I think he didn't like. I think he came a long way. I know he only started second on the grid, but it's the story what happened in between that and where he is now, I think, which gets him over the day.
Okay. I am personally. He didn't win today, but I am personally going to go with Oliver. In my opinion, he had a great race. Obviously, he had that spin early on, losing his front wing, battled back, got himself back up to second. Then he lost out once again, but he battled himself back up into P3. Obviously, the man we're going to be interviewing is Pink Eye. That's if he wants to interview, of course. If he doesn't want to interview, we can very easily wrap it up here. But I can check Division 2 race day chat.
I was going to say, I'll ping him.
Yeah. Please ping him. If he does, can you invite him to the party, please? That is your results, by the way, so admins, you know, screenshot, whatever you need to do. That was a very, very good race.
I mean, we finished with 4 drivers, but I mean, it was a good race. No, absolutely, I mean, pretty stonking. Legit just turned my PS off.
Oh, okay. Well, Cameron, is there anything you have to say to the stream before I wrap up?
Thank you, Formula V, for having me again. I felt like I would come back for at least one race of the final race of the season, but this wasn't initially part of my deal. But I'm here. I had to fill in. I saw an opportunity. I like to help out where I can, but having Matty commentate with Matty again is a pleasure as well. I haven't had it.
How long has it been?
Before, it's been a long time.
I've got to say, it's been like way too long.
I was gonna say, even before I quit, you essentially just ghosted me. No, I'm joking.
What? No.
You just disappeared. You disappeared from
I
my
disappeared.
sessions because you had work and you had other things. But
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
That, but thank you, sir.
Yeah, no worries. So, to wrap up the stream, I'd like to thank Formula V on a personal note for the amazing battles, thrills, excitement, action that I have been given this season from the racers. I'd also like to thank every single racer that has raced and performed, to all of the viewers' entertainment this season here in Formula V. It's been a historic season for many reasons. Regulation changes, new games, there's been new drivers, new champions, all a part of Formula V Season 5, and Season 6 is going to be even better. That's in my opinion anyways. But obviously Pink Eye is the last man to win in Division 2 for this season. Obviously Division 2 will roll on to next season, where we'll see a very exciting championship, if I do say so myself. So, with Division 1 being on tomorrow, Abu Dhabi, and I believe we may have some commentators there for tomorrow. It will not be myself, unfortunately, because I'm unavailable. But I hope this season I have been absolute pleasure to commentate for this league, and I will happily do it again time and time again, and I hope all of you guys have enjoyed myself and Cameron as well to be a part of this commentary session. So that's going to be it here from myself and Cameron here at the streets of Yas Marina Circuit and Abu Dhabi.
Streets?
Yep, the streets. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you all, and if I can get the stream sorted. Nope, that's maybe not what I want. Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna go crawl into retirement again.
Yeah, see you guys. Thank you, and good night.